Welcome back to Desk Careers. I am so excited to bring another incredible guest to our Desk Careers Spotlight series. This morning, we are meeting with Ahan Kalra Mathur, who is not only a Desk sixth form student, but he's also one of our Desk Interact Board of Directors. Welcome, Ahan. How are you today?
Good, how are you?
I'm great. It's so exciting to have you here. I love talking to sixth form students. I really enjoy learning about your journey, and I feel that your stories are the ones that our younger students really resonate with. They look up to the sixth form students, and hearing about your career journey so far is always something that I know they really, really appreciate. So let's just jump into who you are and what brings you to this platform.
Okay, so when I was younger, I used to do quite a bit of charity because my mom is very into, giving to the need, and because I believe that um, we should be very grateful for what we have, and that we should help others as much as possible. Um, so throughout my educational career, I've been helping out with the needy. I've been doing a few other charities, such as Smile, which is a small message in a little envelope. We introduced it to the school last year. It was a stationery collection initiative. So we collected stationery. We used to pack them in little pouches and then just send them to different countries such as Nigeria, Zambia, and a few other countries around the world, to orphanages and to schools which don't have the supplies to educate the students. And I believe that through Rotary we can only expand and do a lot more charity work for people.
Incredible, Ahan. You're currently in year 12. You are midway through that first A-level year for yourself. Pressure is rising, yet you're still taking on experiences that are quite demanding outside of your academic obligations. Why?
So I believe that being able to communicate at such a young age will help me very a lot, which will help me a lot in the future.
I can't agree with you more. I do believe that learning those life skills that you really can't learn by studying something in a book. It's something that you have to experience. It's that experiential learning that we're always talking about when we're preparing the youth for careers and for building those professional skills as well as those personal skills. Ahan, I know there's a younger student watching this right now thinking, what does he do in sixth form? What exactly is he studying?
I study math, business studies, and economics. I really enjoy the subjects. So in sixth form, you have to choose a subject that you really enjoy because you'll be studying them in depth for 2 years. So,
And
uh,
I love the little smile that you had saying that. It's a 2 year commitment, and you become a specialist in that subject when you graduate from year 13. I know that you're thinking about finance, economics, and business and bringing it together. You mentioned that your top four accounting firms are PwC, Deloitte, Ernst & Young, and KPMG. And I'm excited to say that we have had interviews with PwC, Deloitte, and KPMG through Desk Careers. But Ernst & Young is an organization that we haven't yet tapped into. Why did you add these four on your list? And what do you believe that your current role as Secretary of Desk Interact can offer you to get you closer to achieving employment in either of those accounting firms?
I mean, I chose those four accounting firms because they are very good with youngsters. Like, for example, I am currently applying for a Deloitte Mentorship a program called the D 180 program, which is 180 days where you get mentored by a Deloitte's employee. So they can teach you the different ways that the different ways that they work, all the different situations that they're in, and it will be a very good experience, I believe. And I believe that through becoming a secretary, it allows me to, like, it's important because I get to write quite a few reports. I have to write a few other minutes, which are about every week, basically, which I have to write. I have to write the attendance. I have to write the approval and correction of last meeting's minutes. I have to write the treasurer's statement. So I have quite a bit of work to do. So being able to have like a deadline and being able to take, finish work at a deadline, I think it will help me.
Definitely, those skills will help you. I know that you've already received certificates from Wharton and PwC on economics and business courses. When you're not studying, when you're not working for DESC Interact, when you're not doing charity work, as you described with Smiles, what do you do just for fun?
I mean, like any other teenager would, I like playing video games as normal. I like hanging out with friends. I like going to malls. Obviously with my mask on because of COVID, and yeah, having a lot of fun with my family, going out for treks in the weekend.
And it is very important to maintain some of those fun times in our life. I think sometimes sixth form students almost forget to have fun. They're so focused on getting the grades. They're very, very worried about getting into the university of their choice. They're worrying about, well, what's going to happen if I don't, and what kind of a job will I have? And they kind of forget that work-life balance. Now, with the studies that you're doing at your A-levels, with the work that you do with charity, with the role that you've taken at DESC Interact, do you feel that your work-life balance is something that you need to pay more attention to? And if not, what is your secret to time management so that work-life balance is balanced?
That's a tough question. So with all these roles I've taken on, I have a lot of fun doing them. So it's more about having fun doing the work that you do. Because it doesn't matter how long you take. Like you could, like, because you have a lot of fun, it doesn't feel long. And when I'm studying for economics, business, and math, because of online, I don't have to spend around an hour on the bus when I get back. So that gives me a whole extra hour in the day to study. So I study around 3 or 4 hours a day. Depending, like I think every subject that I have, I just go through my book so I can understand the concept that has been taught to me. And then other than that, after those 3 or 4 hours, I just to relax, if I'm being honest. I relax, talk with my friends, go to the park, play some football, just
Excellent.
have fun.
That's super. I know that you said that you believe taking on the role of secretary, and you described some of the tasks that you do. You believe that it will be useful for you in your future career. Why did you want to join the team? And tell us about the dynamics of being on DESC Interact.
So I have a few friends in DIA who are also part of Interact, and they've talked to me about all the different things that they've done, and that just made me even more intrigued. And when I saw that Interact was coming to DESC, I was thrilled because I couldn't wait to join Interact and have so much fun. And I was like, we had a meeting recently on Friday for Interact, where we introduce each other to the team. We talked a lot about the different events that we were planning. We were talking about all the different events that we want to do, all the different charities that we want to start. And through having a very strong background as a Rotary to back us up, it'll help us grow. Like the charities grow a lot, like Smile as well. So
I know that you gave us 3 top tips work hard, read the news, and don't just study from the book. Why are these your top three?
Because, as my dad used to say, reading the book doesn't, it may help you understand, but you have to understand the concept, and that will allow you to remember it a lot easier. So if you just remember word by word, you may mix up the word and then you get the whole question wrong. But if you understand the concept, you can write so much about it and you won't get it wrong. Reading the news is mainly because of business and economics. You have to keep up to date.
For any student thinking about taking economics or business or math, what would you suggest that they do to prepare themselves?
For economics and business, just read the news, as I said. You have to keep up to date with the British economy because that's a very crucial part of business and economics. And for math, just practice. Just practice.
Fantastic. And that brings us to the end of another incredible interview. Today we met with our very own Ahan Mathur, who is currently a Year 12 student in our sixth form college. He is also the secretary of our DESC Interact committee and an incredible role model for the younger students here at the college. It was such an exciting conversation. I love having these conversations with our students here at Dubai Speaking College, because how do we prepare our youth for future careers? It's by bringing role models just like Ahan to show them and to guide them on their way forward. Thank you so much, Ahan. I'll see you all soon at our next DESC Careers Spotlight Series.